All right, for now, that's okay, right? So no videos today. You can again, in case our audio is simply bad, we will switch the audio to WhatsApp because WhatsApp is more reliable. Probably still need to switch. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So before we start, I want to update you on what's happening next year, right? So before that, let me just check with Keiko. Keiko, are you okay with the answer? Is
the answer key?
Right, right.
Gonna.
Yeah. Take your time.
Right?
I actually have no idea at this point of time. Right. You can take your time, especially if there's nothing urgent. Right? You can take your time. What are we doing? Oh, you were doing all the exam training.
Yeah, I did the CJC paper also.
Right. And have you marked?
Oh yeah, there's some questions I don't know how to do that.
Of course, good to ask. But of course, the marking is also important. What you can is also important. Right. So you take your time, and then when you got something or you put something new, then just alert me, right? In case I miss it. Okay. Okay. So for Ainesh, yeah. Okay, Ainesh. So starting next year, a little bit of changes here and there. Right? We are going to do. Let me explain. So, are you at the Jamboard, page 10?
No, I'm going to be.
Okay, so please do.
As in the differentiation one or the chem one?
Well, I'm at the chem one because it looks like a mix. Okay, no, don't go to the differentiation. Don't go there. Don't go there yet, lah. No, don't go there yet. Okay. So just the holiday overview, Ainesh 3, page 10. Tell me when you're in.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So this is an example. I think you have done this question before. Just an example, right? So let's say this is next year, January, right? And then we're just doing tuition, right? So you have a question, 2 questions, 3 questions, 4 questions you want to ask because it's school time already. You know, the practices are going to come in, right? You don't have to look for your own questions, yada, yada, right? So let's say you put them in. What we're going to do in the first half hour is to discuss the question. By now, you should know what discussing means. Discussing means you're not doing it. Discussing means precisely what we have been doing. We have been reading and we'll be analyzing and all those stuff, right? Half an hour or less. No? So that is going to happen in tuition whenever we start to do a question in a topic that you're well versed at or somewhat well versed at. When the topic is new, no, we cannot do that. But when we are practicing serious stuff, then we can do that. So let's assume that you're talking about differentiation and integration next year. You know, school start, your teacher just went, right? And then we see the homework, and then we simply discuss: can you do this and can you not? Blah 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 blah. Okay, 20 minutes end of discussion. And then if there's nothing else to discuss, you will enter the doing mode, right? Because you discuss and analyze something. And then even though it's just tuition, you're going to set yourself a timer, especially when I feel you're ready. Right? So you just time in, make some limits, do whatever it is, and then you'll see what happens. Now, during the timer, doesn't mean that you cannot pause and ask questions like normal. Right? But we're going to do this. This is officially called exam training. So whatever I ask you, hey, let's read first, let's discuss first, let's order first, let's strategize first, blah, blah, blah. Everybody going through the same thing. So that is the exam training. That is how we prepare for exam pressure. Okay. As far as I can tell, you, Kyoko, definitely will benefit from it. Aditya, I haven't get in touch for quite some time, but I'm guessing that will be slightly useful for him. Right? He doesn't seem to have any exam pressure. Okay, so that's the first change that you probably wouldn't be surprised by. Is it okay, Ivan? So that's the first thing. The second thing is, whenever I reply you or ask you, I want to ask you questions, I'm going to type. Right? So typing is something that you're familiar with. For example, I'm typing something in page 10. Right? Right. So question 41. So let's say I 41 and then I put 1. I finish my typing. Can you see my typing?
Yeah.
So I'm pretending that you cannot do question 41. So instead of saying it out like usual or using my voice to say, I would like to prompt this. So 41.1. 1 means the first question I'm asking you, right? So 41.1, what is the first step here? You read, and then you're going to reply. And usually I want you to reply by writing also or by typing something, right?
Okay.
The reason is very simple, because I want my hints to be recorded as in on text, no longer just on video. So when it is recorded, maybe the next 2 or 3 times I will say, okay, by substitution, what wonderful. Okay, I won't reply using my voice, by substitution. I guess that's hinted. Then let's say I'm not happy with your answer. Let's say, okay, then I will simply do, okay. Can I ask you something? When you reply by typing. Can you just continue from my typing? Would that be possible? That means we'll be using the same text box. Then it will be less messy.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so that might work better for us. Okay, so let's say, okay, the green, yeah, I'm gonna delete your answer for that. Okay, just try to type by substitution or something like that. Right. Okay, right, then your answer. Okay, then I simply reply, okay, I think you get my hint, okay? Obviously you're reading. Then let's say I want to continue, right? What's up? But I'm going to that. Okay, and I think this one, you may want to just write it down if you know what. So would you please write down? Okay. Right, so not sure typing is suitable. Maybe you can just write something. Or, oh, you cannot write anything because your tablet is charging. Yeah. Okay, so let's try typing for now. Okay. I know. Okay, let's say I'm not happy with the answer, right? Okay, I understand that you want to sub that. Yeah, by what? Okay. Oh, by different variables. No, I want to see the substitution. At this point, if you're not getting, I want to see substitution. Usually I can see when you're typing. So are you typing right now? Yeah. Okay, so I'll just wait. Shouldn't take too long though. So yeah. So writing is better for indices. Definitely. So let's say I'm typing, and let's say I take your typing as oh, that's what you mean. Then I'll say something is wrong. So when I say something is wrong, then that means I'm not typing. Please continue. Right. So at this point, you probably should be writing, right? And if you're writing, then instead of saying something is wrong, I could have circled it, for example. For example, I'm gonna circle it right now. Right? Okay. So let's say I circle this one, right? Then I put number 4. Number 4 means not number 4, but my comment number 4. So it's easy to follow my comment. Okay. Right. So I'm doing this so that you can see for yourself the flow of your thoughts. as I give you hints how you think and how you respond to certain challenges. Right? So that's the main thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So those are the two major changes. Now, for today, are you sure you can do tuition?
I don't know. I'm gonna try.
So let's give it a try.
Yeah.
So right.
Okay, I'm writing down on paper.
Right. You're writing on paper. So what are you doing right now? So you don't have
I'm
any
writing
questions.
I'm trying to do the question on paper, and then
Oh, you mean you have not done this before, really?
I think I have, but I don't remember how I did it, so I'm just going to redo it, I guess.
I guess as a warm-up, that's fine. Okay. So,
Yeah. But it is in Singapore, probably.
Take a picture after that and somehow take a picture because you still must show me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Keiko, you now give me the answer key. Now I see it, right? Okay.
And then okay, the graph, right? So they say the line, the tangent passes through the origin. Then so I take like either x equals to 0 or y equals to 0, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Then I that looks like negative 2/3.
The only difference is the negative, really.
Yeah. Yeah, both y equals to 0 and x equals to 0. Looks like negative 2/3. Then I just ignore the one that's on the right side.
Cannot. Okay. Where is your working? So, okay, I know the answer key is like that. Sorry, are you saying that the answer key? No. You're saying that your own working, right, is minus 2/3, right?
My own,
I thought this one you have no problem. Wait, what? Really? The one that I sent you is this one? Really? Is this one? Okay. I sent you the one before. Okay, so I sent you one before. The vector one. What I meant was the vector one, right? But okay, you have a problem with this one also. Let's talk about it. So, can I see your working? I think that's more helpful.
I think I only managed to arrive at the equation that you type into decimals. I cannot find the okay.
You're not talking about vector, right? You're talking about page 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I meant was the page 1, but yeah, okay, now we're at page 2.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Because page 1, we didn't have a conclusion, right? And I feel that your graph is a bit wonky, so I redid it and I arrived at a different graph, right? Which I sent you. So I was just asking you to confirm that,
okay.
right? Yeah, because different graph, I'm not 100% sure I missed nothing, so just to make sure. Okay. But you do have a problem with page 2 also, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll just be waiting for your working. Let me just see. Check everything. Oh. How come? No, that's fine. Your dx du. How come their dy dx looks simpler? Yeah, their dy dx definitely looks simpler.
Well, I've solved the question using guess and check, but I don't know how to use it doing substitution.
All right, so I'll try to give hint as if I'm not speaking, right? Okay, so I understand what you're saying. Okay. Maybe next year I'll say, okay, good, go and type your opinion. So I'm going to type your answer, right? So your answer is something like this. So that's what you said to me, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
So this is a record that I would want to be in your Gen 1. I would want this to be in for everybody else also. Then you can trace your own thought. I feel that we come back to this guess and check thingy quite often, right? It's not bad. I feel that you can check yourself, but if you cannot do substitution, I feel that that's not a good plan, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
with this record, you can at least trace back what happened last time, something like that. Okay, and that's why I want it to be typed, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna give you more hints, right? Okay.
Yeah. I don't understand what was wrong with the step 3, I think.
So when I say 41.5 means this is comment number 5 from me, correct? That's what it means, right? So and that's the end of my comment.
Okay, I've done that.
So you must look at comment number 4. I did circle what I think is wrong. And I cannot follow your working, by the way. So at this point,
that is a problem.
Yeah. Correct. Keiko, where are we? So
Okay, wait, the answer key.
Page 1 or page 2?
Oh, okay, wait.
Vector.
I made a mistake just now. I thought the graph that you sent me on WhatsApp was for the question on page 2.
No. Page 1, right? Page 1. Because that's why I owe you. Right?
Yeah, then apparently the answer key says that angle ADC equals to 2 times angle CDF.
Let me follow. ADOST. Okay. ADC equals to what? Sorry?
Twice of angle CDF. ADC
equals to twice of CDF.
Yeah.
That is so weird. Of course, the drawing may be misleading us, but D is not on the plane, right? F is on the plane, correct? D is on the plane and F is not on the plane, correct?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. F is on the plane, but D is not on the plane, right? It's not, right?
It's ADC and CDF.
Correct. So my question is, F is on the plane, right?
Yes.
But D is not on the plane, right?
Yeah.
I don't think therefore is correct. That's A is below the plane, C is above the plane. Right. Does getting CDF makes it easier? Right. That means he wants to get CDF instead. What makes CDF easier here? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. Is there a reason why CDF is easier than CDA?
I think we already have CD and DF.
We have CD and DF, but we don't have D. We don't have D, right? That's always the problem.
Yeah, we don't have D. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah. So we have A and we have C, but we don't have D. We have, C and F, but we don't have D. So how is that easier according to the answer key? D is the problem, I think.
Oh, yeah, did you sub in? Okay, wait, I screenshot the answer key.
Sure. If you can screenshot your working somehow, I mentioned. Yeah, if not, I'm going blind. We are wasting time.
I don't know if I can continue tuition. I'll try.
You're very tired.
I'm quite sick, yeah. I'll take a picture of what I've done so far, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking, yeah. Okay. Somehow CDF is handled easily. I'm missing something here. Right? CDF is handled very easily by him. Right?
The answer key also
CD
doesn't say how they got D.
Yeah, I'm not following here. They should be dot producting. They should be dot producting CD and DF, right? So he's saying that he has CD and he has DF, which means that he has D. I'm very confused right now. The 2 minus 3, 4 is the normal of the plane. Correct. Correct. 2, 3 minus 4 is the normal of the plane, right? Before that, I'm just curious. Is my answer correct? 141.6 degree. Was that what I wrote? I don't forget.
Oh yeah, it is.
It is. My answer
Yeah.
is correct.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting, right? Okay, so there might be something going on, right? Then maybe we are doing the right thing, both of us, right? So there's a normal of the plane, and this 23 minus 20, 12 minus 12, what the heck is that? Who is that? Who is 23 minus 12 and minus 20 minus 12? Who is that? Could you kind of check it out for me a bit, right? Did you screenshot me a bit? Oh, you sent me, sorry.
That's the whole thing.
Right. That's the what of the what?
That's the whole answer key for this question. And I don't have any 23 minus 20
Right.
on my working line at least.
I'll think about it, Keiko. It's something I owe you, but can you understand my way then? That means my way might be correct also, right?
Yeah, I think so. Wait.
Right. It should be doable in exam. Just very prone to careless mistake. Well, not sure what we can do with that, but so Ainesh, I'm gonna write some. Ainesh, I'm gonna write something short, and if you don't understand, we're gonna stop. Okay. Okay. So. Okay.
Yeah.
Can follow?
Oh. Yeah.
That you're in this basic, there was an in this basic and it was totally wrong. So not so sure what's going on. If you could redo it by yourself, do everything correct, then we'll see lah. Can you? Do you think you can?
Yeah.
Right, give it a try. Right, so Keiko, I'm just going to think about it later lah, right? Okay. Then for page, you're saying?
So when cosine theta is a minimum, the angle will be a maximum.
Maximum, yeah, maximum sounds like it. That's what I try to find, right, in my graph, right? I was trying to go for the maximum thing, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's very unlikely that both methods are, one of the methods are wrong. It's currently very likely that both methods are correct, right? Because the same answer is very unlikely to be gotten, even though I'm very confused what's going on here. So I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Okay, yeah, at least you have one thing first. In exam, needless to say, it's 2 marks. Whatever, man. Whatever. I think it's actually should be worth 3 marks, lah. You know, same thing, lah. They discount the hard one just to, not make the gap too big, lah, or something. That's normal, right? Right? Just to differentiate the best from the best, whatever. What's your problem with page 2? Because I have a problem, you see. How come your dy dx and their dy dx a bit different one? Look at that. I checked theirs look totally fine. Can you simplify yours? No, not until like them. No. So what's going on here? Unless if you send me something, alert me, please.
Sorry?
No, Ines. If you send me, alert me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keiko, do check your DYDX.
Okay.
I believe your method of finding DYDX should be the same as the right, Keiko? Should be lah.
Yeah, I
So-
left out 1 t-square.
Okay. Meaning to say they are correct.
Yeah.
That might solve your problem lah. I see.
Okay, but I still don't really know how to continue.
So the hint is this one, right?
The
So you
orange.
gotta find P. Sorry. So remember what I said. So you sub, right? And then the C equals 0. And then I told you that this is extremely weird. This is one equation and one unknown. Right? This is one equation and one unknown. Meaning to say, as weird as it sounds, you can find the T. Who is this T? Who is this T? This T is
What are you referring to? Sorry.
in the Jamboard, this thing. Which is why next year I'm gonna switch to typing. So I'm gonna do that, right? Okay.
Okay.
And then it's easier, right?
Who is the T?
I made a
Wait.
mistake.
Okay. So that was my hint, right? I'm gonna write down this is. Yes, Ines, you're saying?
I made a mistake. I'm gonna have to redo it. But I didn't make a mistake.
Sure thing. So, because I was typing the hint, right?
Yes.
Can you find the T? If you cannot, then you say. If you can, then you do that, right? My next question and my next hint, right?
So I just sub in everything and use GC to find T.
Yeah. Well, would I use GC or not? Well, the thing is, I don't think you need GC. At this point, I don't suspect that you need GC. Why? Well, look at the answer key. The answer key did that actually.
Oh, okay.
Right. So
Yeah.
if this is next year, like I'm gonna type this, I'm gonna type 2.1. What does 2.1 mean? Question 2 lah. In this case, this is the question. And 1 means is the comment number, right? This is comment number 1. Right?
Okay.
So I put 2.1, right? So the answer key did that. And who is this T? It's a very weird logic. I want you to understand the logic after doing it, right? It's gonna be very useful. So think about it. Right. So Ainesh, after this one, you send me whatever you could do, and then we'll just end off the thing. All right, Ainesh?
Okay.
Right. Might as well you just rest. yeah, I don't think we can. I don't look forward to revising this today anyway. It's just an example. And I don't think you can go on and study new types of questions for chemistry or differentiation integration. It's too tough. At least I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm
So-
got sick today. I don't know what happened.
Right. So focus on recovering. Right. So I'm just going to put this in your Jamboard. It's a nice thing.
It wasn't even this bad before I took.
So my hints for next year, right? I'll be typing, right? I was saying that. Right? You feel free to make it smaller, lah. You understand? Feel free to make it fit the question or something, the page or something, right? Okay. Okay. So currently we're still disorganized. We're slowly trying to organize ourselves. Yeah, looks good to me. The other one, so I'm checking, right? Uh, so let's say I'm commenting on something, right? I'm commenting on something, and I put letter 5. So please answer that.
Wait, isn't next year onwards, are we not gonna have verbal tuition anymore?
No. You can talk to me, but by and large, I want our hints to be recorded. Same
Okay.
thing for everybody. That is, I think, the important thing. You can always talk to me, but if I don't reply by verbal, don't take it like I'm offended or something. No. I'm trying to record it for you,
Okay.
right? Okay. And sometimes, even if you ask me an oral question, I sometimes might say, type that down, please, because record for you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I just do something. I just did something. Did you see my comment?
Yeah.
Right. So I should have put a question mark. So I'm a bit confused here. Is what I'm trying to say. What is that?
Oh yeah, it's 4W. Oh my god.
Yeah, at this point, I think, yeah, you can complete it, but I think you stop at this point, yeah? Right.
Yeah.
There's no way you can understand something new properly. Keiko, is everything okay so far?
Yeah, I'm uploading another question.
Oh, you clear the problem.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay, nice drawing, everything. Yeah, okay. So at this point, we have what?
Okay, basically we
Oh,
have
reflection.
yeah, reflection.
Reflection. Easy.
Then need to find like a common point, right? So I try to find the point of intersection, but I can't like this will be 0.
I like the approach so far. Yes, good.
Equals to 17.
So you are trying what? You're trying. Okay, let's put names. So name the intersection, please.
Okay.
Which again, I feel that those things I want to put on record. So again, assuming it's here. So, you will notice that my skin is kind of big, so you can make it smaller. Sorry, who said something just now?
No. I was just saying like the values in my working is all correct. Yeah.
You mean you cannot find the alpha?
Yeah, because it's 0.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the coefficient.
Oh yeah, that's so weird.
I mean, the answer key use a different approach lah, but I don't see how my approach could be wrong also.
Yeah. Because it's 0 alpha, this doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Going on here. Yeah, I have to check one by one. Huh? I don't see that your approach is wrong also. I would probably do this first also lah. That's the first thing that I would do. Right. What is D? You have no P. What is P? You have P, right?
P is the plane.
Correct. As in, where is the P? I mean, you have P lah, basically, right?
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
have P. I wish I could see the P. Right. So starting next year, what is easy is this. So you put in all your working, but feel free to focus on page 5, part 5. But I think it's much easier if you just put in all your working. So the question and the on one page might be easier for me. Because
Okay.
when I'm hunting for mistakes, I'm not sure where to hunt first. No working cannot hunt, or something like that. What's going on here? What's going on here? Something like that. Okay. So let's try that. Let's put it in.
So yeah, I can see that the values are correct lah. It's just the
like by the answer key, you mean?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, am I like supposed to leave now, or do I continue to the question?
I was just waiting for you to complete the question so that you don't feel wasted. But at this point, it doesn't matter much.
Okay.
Right. So take a rest first. Okay. Why not?
I'll see you on Monday.
I'll see you on Monday. Yeah, definitely not Sunday. Right.
Yeah, Monday are we doing differentiation?
I hope so. I hope so. I want to. Yeah.
Okay, I'll also too.
Right.
Bye.
All right. See you.
Good night.
Bye. L3, why are you intersecting L3 with D? You should be intersecting L2 with D. Is that L2? Is that L2, the one that you're intersecting with? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Your L2 is, let me just check.
Isn't it the same point of intersection?
Definitely. No, as in, just checking that this is L2. Just checking. Because I don't have L, okay, you do have L2, right? You're giving me L2, right? Oh, it is L2. Okay, just a minute. Just a minute. Hey, I'm back. Nice. Feel free to do something else first. I'm still checking what's going on here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, that's correct. Okay. Right. Good. Yeah, everything seems correct so far. What does this mean? Oh, goodness me. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. So found it. So this is next year, right? Okay, go.
Yes.
I put a hint there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It is still easy to do, I feel. Just draw something and I think you can do it. Would you like to try or you're already okay?
I think can already lah. Yeah.
Your approach is great, right? For for intersection lah. So this is not lah, that's all. So I would dare say that my reading is still better than yours, and I
Yeah.
think you would like to improve to my level, right? Which is nothing much. I'm just reading that.
Okay, I didn't draw the L2 at first because I like couldn't vision it in the first place.
But with respect to P, can what?
Wait, cause it's
Oh wait, what happened? Wait. Oh,
cause
okay.
like wait, if L1 lies completely on P, that means it's just like that, right? Like what I draw here.
Looks good to me. Yeah. Right.
So it's parallel, but it's perpendicular to L1. That's why I didn't know what to draw. So I just
Oh, let me explain. Let me explain. Right. So it's not going to be on the plane, right? So let's say I'm drawing something on the plane, which is obviously not L2, lah, right?
yeah.
Right. So this is L2 not, right? So I just draw something on top here, look. See, and this is now L2 lah. See? As weird as it sounds, that L2 not intersecting with L1 is perpendicular,
Okay.
but it plays too much with words lah. What he meant is that the direction vector of L2 is perpendicular to direction vector of L1. It is technically wrong to say this. It is technically wrong to say, the question is technically wrong to say that L2 is perpendicular to L1. Technically. This is a skew.
Yes.
And not intersecting. So there, I might be wrong here. I mean, I don't have the full knowledge, right? But I disagree with the way they say it. I disagree. Right.
Okay.
Right. Right. So this should explain how the answer key do things. Right? It should.
Yeah, it does.
So agreeably, the question is also a little bit wonky. I feel. I'm not. So I can understand what's going on. Okay. Can you ask this during A level? If you raise your hand, will it matter? No, right? It doesn't matter. But if this is prelim, you can probably do that.
Yeah.
Just to kill the sense of tension, unless you want to live through it. How does it feel to have a sense of tension during A level? I want to try it out in prelim. Sure, that also works, right? That also works. Right.
Okay, the
Now,
next speech.
Yes.
They want us to sketch, but when I just got like a dot.
No lah.
Then I changed like the y-axis setting and all that. It's still a dot.
Let me think. I mean, you can see the graph drawing, right? So it does take time usually. Is this like instantaneous?
Yeah, it's just like that.
If it's instantaneous, then that means it's probably a dot lah, kind of like. So it's a short thing lah. So it's a bit weird. Is there any way for you to define the parametric?
Oh yeah, I
the range, I don't know, the domain of the parameter. Is there any way to do that?
Yeah, there is, but it's still a thought. This is the one with the defined range already, actually.
Ah, okay. I'm not sure what's going on, so I just sketch with small slope, right? Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Lah. So I'm going to share my screen. Hey, no, what? Yeah, right. Okay. So you can see my screen a bit. Huh?
Yes.
I forgot how to do this. Like, so I do parametric in Desmos. I have no idea. Right. So one. And then y equals to, yeah, how am I supposed to do this? T plus cosine. Yeah, it's not working very well. I don't know how to do it in this one, right? Can I actually do it? How can I have no idea, right? I have no idea how to do this one. Oh, well. Okay, no, never mind. Let me think of it's weird, right? Let me think about it for a while, right? So is there anything else, right?
No, actually.
Oh. I haven't written JJ's graphing calculator. So there's battery, right? There's a battery. Do on. Yes. Oh, still nice battery, right? Well, I almost never use the calculator in A level. What do I think of it?
Oh, really?
I use the simpler one more.
Oh, yeah, it's a simpler one.
Yeah. So, how I see I don't know how to draw this one. Yeah, I have no idea how
You
why
press mode and then you
mode.
You see the fifth row, there's function, parametric, polar, and SEQ. Then you just use the arrow keys to select parametric, then you enter.
Then why again?
Then why, yeah.
You are so smart. I cannot, right? So I'll do a sine t, is it? How do I type t? How do I type t? How do I type the parameter?
Oh, you just use the button used to press X.
Press X.
Then it will come out as T.
Okay, I'm very good. One.
You see the button you use to press X, there's also like T, theta, and N.
Oh, I can use theta.
I don't know how to select theta, but yeah, I just use T when I input inside the calculator.
Let's try. Okay. Everything must try, right? Okay, so plus cosine. Okay. So I cannot even delete. How do I delete? Delete. I don't want to delete, right? I cannot delete. How do you backspace? How do you backspace? How do you delete one character?
There's the second row of the calculator. There's a row with 3 buttons, right? The second mode, and then the third button is delete.
I cannot. The delete doesn't work. That's so weird. There, I delete. Okay, right. Okay, then enter, right? Oh, then I graph, right?
Yeah.
I have nothing, right? I'll go back to Y and then I'll change it to T. The letter T, right? The letter T, right? The letter T. I can do a big T, right? Shouldn't matter. T. Okay. T plus, okay. I'm not getting anything. This is even worse, right? Okay, I have no idea. I'm gonna do something else. You have something else to do, right?
I have literature, I guess.
Later. No, no, no.
Okay, the answer keys one looks like something like this.
If you could. Right. Certainly that's better, right? Oh yeah, there you go. See? Do you see my screen? Something like that.
Oh yeah.
Then I'll just so that's a pi, right? Just there you go. Okay. There you go. What's going on here? I have no idea. It should have been this. It should have been this simple, right?
Yeah.
But what is going on here? What's up? I don't know. Can you show me how you type? Maybe you
How I
screenshot.
type.
I don't know. I'm not doing anything special. I think not.
Okay, I think the stand is in my sister's room. Like, I'll just
Stand.
yeah this.
The stand.
Okay, wait.
Hey, you guys only have one stand.
Yeah, we only have one stand.
What did I do? How come I'm depriving you guys of your rights? What am I doing? Right?
Like, is my camera on? Wait, I cannot see.
Have I done? Right. I have no idea what I have done. The gallery. Okay, I can make it bigger.
Is my camera on?
The camera is on, but upstairs. I think you're on you should be. Yeah. There.
No, I cannot see the view. Okay, never mind. So
I mean, it's the same as mine. I'm not successful, right?
then
So use a big T also, right?
yeah. Then I go Windows settings. I change it to negative.
P minus minus pi, and then this is pi over 2. That looks very reasonable.
Yeah, it's just like that.
How do you change the setting thingy? The window, is
It's, yeah, window.
X min, X max. Okay. So minus 10, X max 10. Let me think for what is 10. Okay. According to my picture in my screenshot, we are not going from minus 10 to 10. So maybe actually I am going from minus 10 to 10, isn't it? Actually, my drawing is from minus 10 to 10. Right, yeah. Wait, okay, how do I type pi, right? How do I type pi? Pi. Yoo-hoo. Where's pi? Oh, there's pi, right? Minus pi, you mean? Okay, I'm going to just do mine. Okay, let's see whether there's a difference or not. Where's the minus? How do I type negative?
You use this minus. Don't use this one.
That
This
minus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then
I am so confused, right? Okay, I'm just going to type the same thing, right? Okay, and then the T step, I have no idea what that is. Oh, T step is fine. No, T step is fine. My X min, I can go with minus 10, right? I can go with minus 10. My X max, I can go. X scale is 1, that's great. Minus 10, and then 10, X scale 1. Great. Now graph. Hey, what do you know? I get the correct thing. This will be very disappointing to you. So how do I show that? How do I show that I got the right thing? Hey, if there's a problem with the calculator, we want to know now, right?
yeah.
Just gonna send you using WhatsApp, right? Gonna do that. Hey. Oh, it's 1, then go. There you go, it's 2, and then Y. There you go, that's 3.
How come it's different?
Right. So I send you
Can
3
you show the
pictures.
window settings?
You can I send you the 3 things so you can check it out.
Okay. What's the T step? So small.
T step means you calculate, you know the calculators are, they don't calculate every point. They just calculate point and then the second point and then the third point, that it becomes a line. So the T step, it means he'll calculate from minus pi and then minus pi plus this step and then minus pi plus 2 of this step, they just go point by point, if that makes sense to you.
Now it just shows me a straight line.
Just show you.
Not really straight, but yeah, it's a line.
I mean, you can follow all my window setting, right? So you can make the T step smaller or something, something like that.
I just, yeah, everything is the exact same now, but I'm getting a lot.
That's what's going on here.
I think this one I can ask my teacher.
Okay, because I have no idea, but I can confirm that at least my calculator seems to be receptive, right? So yeah, I'm very confused right now. It will be nice to ask questions. It will be nice.
But the thing is, I only can ask her with school, but I don't have a contact.
Even if it is just 2 minutes before exam, you'll probably get some sort of answer.
Yeah, right? I guess.
All right, perhaps. Don't worry, you have been sketching parametric. Wait, have you been sketching parametric equations?
Yeah. This is the one time when this happens.
Wait, every time it is correct, right? That's weird, right? So, okay, so you're going to use your calculator again to sketch, most likely, in another question. So if something is wrong, then we should be alarmed. We should be like at that point. Wait, did you set it to radian? Set it to radian. Set it to radian. Set it to radian. You are setting it to degree. Set it to radian.
Oh. Okay, now it's correct.
Radian. I think that's the problem.
So the range was wrong.
Yeah.
In a way.
No,
yes.
No wonder, no wonder, right? He give you that low. Okay, now did that solve the problem?
Yeah.
Okay, right. We learned something, right? We learned something. Good. Yeah, I don't want this.
So for parametric, can only use radian now. Or it depends on the range?
Let me put it another way. Of course, they already tell you by the domain that is radian. So that's one thing. They did tell you, to be fair. It's pi, it's not degree.
Yeah.
However, for physics and for most other angle parametric question, radian is the thing. They probably will never accept degree because degree is not a proper axis. I'm not sure how to say that. It is not. So radian is the king. Radian is king. Degree is no longer the king.
Okay.
Is king. So even if you forget to read the domain, then it tells you that he tells you the hint, very fair. If you forget that, you should still be thinking about radian because radian is king. Because radian is unitless. Degree has a unit. That's the only reason why it is king. Then it can be any unit you want it to be. Because it is unitless. That's why radian is used. That's why.
Okay.
Right. So if you don't understand my reasoning, well, just remember that radian is king.
Okay.
Right. Any other questions?
No.
Okay. So you can try to take your exam with less than ideal health, right? That itself is an interesting experience, as I have experienced, right? But my experience say this If everything else is correct, strategy-wise, right? Strategic-wise, no there's a the skill gap is very minimal. You can use your calculator. Your timing is correct, right? If everything else is correct, then having a brain fog, right? Having a brain fog. That's what being sick do to your brain, right? Having a brain fog will probably cause you to lose, I don't know. If it's not a severe brain fog back then I would say minus 15%, right?
Okay.
Due to being slow and everything, right? So if you want to experience that, then it is a good experience because it kind of motivates you to take care of your health as the big exam approaches. And there are also proper techniques of doing that. I never sense that you have a problem with taking care of your health, right? So I never mention it to you. There are other students which have big problems with that. Not you, maybe not.
I haven't been sick since Sec 2 or Sec 1
haven't
actually.
been sick. You see.
Since Sec 1.
Correct.
I don't know what happened last week, but yeah, sure.
Right. And it's holiday, so it's in the middle of holiday, so not sure what's going on. So I wouldn't be too worried. But what I'm trying to say is, if for some reason you are sick during exam, as long as no A level, right, you take it as a very interesting experience.
Okay.
Everything else is okay except that you're sick. What's the effect? What's the effect? Is the effect like you straight away fail, right? Is the effect like what is the effect? So that itself is because one of these days you will experience in your critical moment, you are sick. What are you supposed to do? What's going to happen? Yeah. It's a life experience. Of course, I pray that that's not happening in A level. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, for now, let's end today. Then
I actually have something to ask.
oh, please ask.
How now that I've done quite a few papers already, right? How do I review? Like, do I redo the question or like the questions that I got wrong?
Especially when you don't feel that you are strong at it. But at this point, most of the questions that you get correct, you don't need to repeat. It is better to just do a new paper if you want to just refresh yourself. Okay. However, it is important to review the gaps.
Yes.
Right. And as an additional bonus, this is you sharpening. This is already fine tuning. This is not you have a big problem. So we are assuming that you don't have any big problem already, right? So some of the answer key, because you're using my paper, right? Some of the answer key has an examiner's comment.
Oh, yes.
Examiner's comment are very interesting to read one, I feel.
Yes.
I'll read it, well, for the sake of it, but I also read and I find that, oh, other people do this mistake. Oh, I never thought about it, and it gives me an insight on what the examiner wants. Those things I will read, those things. So when I was preparing, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not too, I don't have any major problem or missing something. Right? So I actually prepare for my A level, right? I just read, right? Then my brain fog very bad, like really just there. I cannot study as fast or as much or in a proper way as I want, right? So I end up reading all the examiner's comment. Oh, like this, oh, like that, oh. It's not a very ideal way of studying, but brain fog, what to do, right? Now, in your case, you're not having any brain fog. Well, just read them. It's fine. It's fun.
Okay.
One more time, huh? For the question that you already know how to do, you don't need to repeat them. I don't think you're asked. Just redo another paper if you want.
Okay.
For the question that you do find difficult or you do find actually I'm still missing it, you can just repeat once just to make sure you get it.
Okay.
If that's what you want, right? And then read the examiner's note. Yeah, I mean, you should be you should be feeling in exam, if exam is tomorrow, right? You should be feeling that you know how to handle exam pressure. You should feel like that.
Okay.
If you don't feel like that in reality, when the paper happens, that's definitely a topic for discussion. Definitely lah. Right. However, I foresee that your training is appropriate, so your result will show lah. I don't mean the final mark. I mean that you wouldn't react improperly under exam pressure. I don't think so lah.
Okay.
You'll probably discover that I still have some skill gaps here and there. Probably not enough to make you fail. I really don't think so lah. I really don't think so. Right. Okay, so you're a bit rough, but you're getting there. Okay.
Okay.
Any other thing?
No.
All right. Have a good weekend and Merry Christmas. It's time to,
Yes.
it's time to do something else other than studying for now, right?
Yeah. I'm going to Batam actually. So no lesson on Sunday, right?
No lesson on Sunday. No,
Okay.
please. Okay. Yeah, have a good time, right?
Okay.
Right. I'll see you then. Bye bye.
Bye bye.